All right, if you're a student in Singapore, listen up. Your school is changing. And I'm not talking small stuff. We're talking big shifts that are going to affect everything, from the phone in your pocket to your final exams. So, let's break down exactly what you need to know. Think about your typical school day. Walking to school, sitting in class, chilling with your friends during recess. All of that, it's about to look a little different. So, we're going to get into what these changes actually are and, more importantly, what they mean for you. Okay, quick question for you. By 2026, what's the one thing in your school bag that's about to get hit with a major new rule? Think about it. Your textbooks? Nah. Wallet? Water bottle? Nope. It's something you probably look at like 100 times a day. That's right, your smartphone. The biggest, most immediate change is happening to that device right in your pocket. So, what exactly are these new rules? Let's dive in. The whole relationship between you, your phone, and your school day is getting a serious refresh. So this didn't just pop up out of nowhere, right? It's been a gradual thing. First, schools got guidelines about storing phones during lessons, but now it's getting way stricter. Starting January 2026, the new rule is basically no phone use outside of lessons. And yeah, that includes during recess, so no scrolling then. So why are they doing this? Well, it's all about helping us focus. You know how it is. Every notification, every quick scroll, it totally breaks your concentration. The whole idea is to create a space with fewer distractions, so you can actually talk to your friends face to face, It's all about building healthier habits with our devices. And apparently, in schools that have already tried this, students say they're more focused and actually feel less stressed out. Pretty interesting, right? Okay, so the changes aren't just about our phones. It goes way deeper than that. There's a huge new focus on making school a safer, more supportive place for every single student. And a big part of that is tackling bullying. You might have heard about some incidents online. Well, because of that, the Ministry of Education is taking a really close look at how schools handle bullying. They've been reviewing the entire system for a while now, and we're expecting to hear about their new recommendations pretty soon. And look, this isn't just about getting people in trouble. The real goal is to build a better system from the ground up. We're talking about creating a stronger, kinder school culture, focusing more on values and making sure teachers have the support they need. It also means schools working more closely with parents, and this is super important, creating better, safer ways for you to speak up if something's wrong. All right, let's switch gears. Besides feeling safe and focused, what's the other huge part of school life? Yep, exams, and all the pressure that comes with them. So if you've got your sights set on junior college, you absolutely need to know about this next one. It's a game changer. Okay, here's the big shifts. For anyone entering JC from 2028 onwards, the entry requirement is changing from L1R5 to L1R4. So what on earth does that mean? Well, in simple terms, your final score will be based on your best 5 subjects in total instead of 6. You'll still need your English score, but then you'll only add your next 4 best subjects. It's one less subject to worry about for your final score. And this change is about something much bigger than just one subject. Prime Minister Lawrence Wong actually described the education system as feeling like an arms race for a lot of people. So the goal here is pretty clear. Lower the stress and help everyone see that success is about way more than just exam grades. And speaking of success being more than just grades, that brings us to the DSA, the Direct School Admission Scheme. Yep, that's getting a fresh look too. So to get what's happening with DSA, we need to talk about something called green harvesting. It sounds a bit weird, but it's basically when schools try to spot and recruit talented students really, really early. Now, that can be cool for some, but it also puts a ton of pressure on kids, and it can mean that students whose talents crop up a bit later get overlooked. So the whole point of this DSA review is to fix that. The focus is shifting away from what you've already achieved and more towards your long-term potential and development. They want to make the whole thing fairer for everyone and give teachers the tools to spot students with that hidden potential. The ones who just need a chance to really shine. Okay, so we've talked about phones, bullying, exams, and DSA. It feels like a lot of separate things, right? But actually, they're all connected. They're all part of one big idea. When you step back and look at the whole picture, it starts to make sense. Tighter phone rules? That's about less distraction so you can focus. Changing the JC entry? That's about less exam stress. A new focus on bullying? That means more well-being and a safer school for you. And the DSA review? That's about more opportunity for everyone, based on your potential, not just your performance today. At the end of the day, all of these changes are reshaping the school you walk into every morning. They're changing the environment you learn in. So the real question isn't just about what the rules are. It's about what you do with them. What kind of school, what kind of community do you and your friends want to create?